Welcome back to another episode of Talk Lavish. I'm your co-host Pam.
And I'm Denise.
And I'm Anna.
And we've missed you guys. It's been a couple months, but we've been out here just pretty much hustling and working on all these other entrepreneurial ideas and businesses. But we missed you guys. Hope everyone's is healthy and everyone's well. Happy holidays to everyone.
Happy holidays.
Wow, we have so much things coming toward us in 2024. We're all looking forward to it. But a new topic that we decided to discuss that a lot of our entrepreneurs, they all have the same question about why so many people that they know don't support their businesses, but people that are strangers
support it more than
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, we're all for strangers 2024. But the question is, why do strangers support businesses, your personal business, rather than people that know you personally? Why is that the case?
For me, I believe that it's easier, I guess. You know, the stranger, they don't really know. There's no skin in the game.
There's no preconceived
notion. There you go. There you go.
Person, there's no bias feelings.
Right.
You're a stranger. It's easier to support.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of weird when you think about it.
Yeah.
It make you wonder, like, where's it really coming from?
Right.
Yeah. Like, because we all know people that start a business.
Yeah.
Or whatever, or wanted to promote their stuff. We will see it all the time online.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, did we press the share button?
Yeah.
And why or why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So, I mean,
you have to look at yourself sometimes. Are you a part of the problem as well? You know, are you a good supporter? And
I heard it all before.
So basically, what you're saying is you think it goes both ways.
It kind of everything does.
It goes both ways, yeah. But also too, like, you got to understand that people are busy too.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I was thinking on the way here. I was thinking, like, trying to put myself in the shoes, right? Because I actually know people myself, with girls who do facials, girls who do hair, and I would see them promoting something. I would try to promote too, but it wasn't like I was going hard because it's their dream, not mine.
Yeah.
So you got to consider, like, is people going to go as hard for your dream as you're going to go for your dream?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of factor that into your mission is to get this out there. That's your job. That's your MO.
Yeah.
Me, I'm worried about how I'm going to get gas in my car for next week. I'm worried about my kids.
Priorities.
I'm worried about this.
Priorities.
So, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I know I see you doing your thing, but that's your thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it could be some hater stuff too.
Right, too. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it really depends. Like, really, I guess it depends on the person. It depends on the circumstance,
it's
right?
Because
you do have haters. It's like, oh, this BRTJ is doing that. I hope that bitch fail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or it's people that's like, she's doing that, but I'm busy. It's going over my head. You know what I mean? I seen it, but I just didn't think to share. You know what I mean? So it really depends on the situation, the circumstance, who the person is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think we can all agree that if people start a business, it doesn't matter what type of business you have, what type of entrepreneur grind that you decide to embark on or business endeavor. I think we automatically expect our family and our friends to be able to support, and that's just like an expectation. So, would you say that business owners should learn like to not have so much like high expectations towards
I
people?
agree. I do think that.
Yes.
I think that because I feel like if you start focusing on that.
Yeah,
it's so minute, so small.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That it's like, even though I expect you to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I will do that for you or whatever the case may be. You can't really expect people to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they say you expect things just when you expect you to fail.
But you also learn too, because everything is a learning curve. You're starting off in the business, and everyone does have a certain expectation, and people fail you because you have high expectations. So it also becomes a thing of communication, because if you haven't also spoken to these people about how you feel, they don't know. So they're just living their life, like Samantha is saying. They're just going about their day. Love each other. They're supporting you in their heads, or they're supporting you spiritually. I'm there with you in spirit, bro. But sometimes it's like you said, it's free. We're not asking for a kidney or nothing.
Right?
It's just a simple like or a simple share. And everyone plays a part into it. Are you talking about us when you think about a podcast? We want that. But it's something
human to human though. Yeah. I can see how a person can get kind of like upset at the fact that, not really upset, maybe that's not the right word, but just like disappointed in the fact that like you see what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And if you F me any type of way, then it's nothing, just do the free shit, which is the free stuff, and that's just a click.
Right.
You just click and just roll it anyway.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's that? You know what I mean? Or I know a girl. You know what I'm saying? Or I know a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, have you heard of it? That's easy. That's all free.
Yeah.
So I can see how a person can be like, hey, y'all doing y'all job with us as people that F with us?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if not, do you really F with us?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If not, get the boot. You know what I'm saying? So I can see how, you know what I mean? Like, I can see how it can be like, and then another part sound like F them. Yeah, some Dave Chappelle stuff. F is not even no hate, just like, well, F it. If you ain't here, if you're not helping, then you in the way. So just get out of here. Yeah. So, you know,
I guess it kind of is a two-way street. It goes both ways, but like I'm sure everybody, like I mentioned, they expect for their family members to and their close associates to be able to support them. And it really costs $0.00 just to like someone's page, just to follow it.
It's almost like too, like when you see a stranger, you don't really care about their opinions.
Yes, that too.
So you kind of like you're free to be who you really are.
Yeah.
And then when you're around people that know you, it's kind of like, well, they really know me.
Yeah.
So I gotta be like this because this is what they know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like like you're kind of you're hiding yourself in a sense.
Yeah, but you're out of your shell because you're unguarded. That's it. You're unguarded. You're just, your guard is down, and you're not expecting anything. There's no expectation from this stranger because you don't know them.
Yeah, you know? We actually did a study with some business owners, some entrepreneurs, some content creators that we follow, and they follow us. So we did a survey of 10 people, and I just posted a question on my forum and about why do you think strangers are willing to support your business rather than people that you know personally, and my inbox went haywire. Obviously, this is a topic that everyone discusses. Everyone goes through it. They question it all the time. So I'm going to use, out of the 10, I'm going to use Billy Allen. He's a librarian. And if you watched our podcast in the very beginning, in the early stages, he was one of the first couple of guests that we had on our podcast. But he sent me a message and he responded and he gave his opinion. He said, you know what, Pam, I used to be just like that too. I used to wonder all the time why my family members don't support my business. Why these people that say that they go hardcore for me to support what I do. He said, I don't sell anything. Like, I don't understand why these people that I call my close ride or dies, they don't support my business. He said, so it went, I had my phases. First it was like, why aren't you supporting? Then it went to a stage where I was just like, screw them, forget it. And he gave me some key advice, which I think we already know, but sometimes, the truth hurts. It's good to hear from somebody who's already experiencing that journey. He said, if you focus on who is not supporting you or following you or not following your dream or your idea, you lose focus on what it is that you're supposed to be doing. You lose the focus of the prize. So remember why you started your business. Remember why you did it in the first place. And as long as you remember that, you're going to be so busy elevating, you're not even going to have time to look back at all those people that aren't supporting you. If anything, you're going to be too busy spending time with the people who are strangers that are supporting your business. So I think that's great advice to give to people. So my attitude was, and they call me Queen Petty, and I be Queen Petty all day. I got to a point where I kind of feel like I was disappointed that my family members, some people that I knew personally, my thing is, if you know me, like my kids, my family members, there's no reason why you shouldn't be following my business page. You don't hear all that. I don't be on Facebook like that as a lie, because I see on everybody's page commenting, but when it's something about Talk Lavish, you absent. So I went through all my list, girl, on Instagram and on Facebook. Anybody that knew me personally that wasn't following my business, they got booked. They gone. So that's how I look at it. And you can call me petty, whatever, but to me, I stand on business. And for me, business is a personal thing. I work hard when I do this. We work hard. Talk Lavish been putting in work. We been out here. You know what I mean? Yes, it's a slow grind. You got to be consistent, but don't act like you don't know who Talk Lavish is. We've been present in places. So to me, I feel like when I stand on business, if you respect me like you say you do, you gonna stand on business too. A simple follow. So check your friend list. I'm gonna be absent. Yeah.
I appreciate your passion.
Yes.
Really do appreciate, because I feel like you gotta have a writer in every team.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Multiples at that. But at the same time, I also feel too, aside from that, a Dave Chappelle F him. You know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily get the boot, even though I was like, you get some of them. But it's like, at the same time, like, dude, you can't expect everybody to F with you. Because it's gonna be a lot of people that don't. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like Billy Allen said, you just keep riding, being no thug thizzle. And then when you rise above it all. You know what I'm saying? It's like they still gonna be doing, because I'm gonna need you to keep watching. Like, I'm gonna need your view now. So it's like, and some people are just looky loose. And that's just their placement in life. It's just some people are just placed there to watch. Because they said what's the 3 type people? Isn't it 3? The ones that talk about it,
be about it,
and something else about it. Right? Or something like that. But it's like the ones that just watch you do it, the ones that are actually doing it, and the ones that like talk about it. I forget the exact thing. But it's like, and they have that in every setting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, so what, man? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I go back and forth. Like I said, I go back and forth. I feel like I do agree.
Yeah.
But also I feel like, so what though?
Yeah.
It's
true.
You know.
But sometimes, and I feel like to care and like to the so what is to do, too much. I feel like it can be even deleting. I feel like it's kind of an extreme to me, because overall they're still friends or family.
Extreme?
Giving them the boot a little bit. I feel like that's kind of a little bit extreme because overall, like you said, if we do need the review. So whether you're watching me or you don't, we don't need it per se. We don't need you.
There's plenty of other strangers that do that. So I'm not gonna keep asking you to follow. If you know what it is, you know what it is. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't have to ask you if you a close representative. You mess with me like that. It shouldn't be a question to like you.
But then wouldn't this be an answer to? So then this goes to this. So that would answer. I don't F with you like that.
Yeah.
So that's why you got the boot.
That's why you got the boot.
Oh, there you go.
I guess that makes sense.
There you go.
I guess it makes sense. Clearly, you don't F with me like that.
Yeah.
But I'm everywhere with you.
But that's what I'm saying because puts people on Front Street. So you really don't mess with me? My brother, you don't mess with me. You know what I mean? Like it becomes a sore subject at the dinner table sometimes. So I was looking at my friends list and I realized you're not there anymore. Now how do you if people do who message you or you see on a daily basis that aren't clicked on and signed on, how do you not have those conversations if they feel this way? After you've now given them both. How do you?
Do you give space for them to come back?
Yeah.
I guess that's his next step. I guess
that's the next step. But at the end of the day, like you was given an opportunity to be able to do it. Like I said,
we've been doing this.
Like she said, Talk Lavish been out for at least this. By the grace of God, thank you God. This March will be our 4-year. It's the birthday.
Yes, it is.
4 years.
Oh, wow. 4 years.
So it's like you don't know, your family members don't know about your business and what you got going on at least for 4 years.
Yeah.
All the promoting, all the commercials, all the celebrities we done interviewed. Ain't no way, boy. You just a hater, or you make time for what you want to make time for. So that's cool. That's fine. True. So since you want to make time what you want to make time for, I'm not going to make time for you to see or embark on my journey. It's a privilege for people to have access to you. It's a privilege for people to be able to see, especially if they know you personally. Yeah. It's a privilege to be able to see that family member be successful and thrive on whatever their business is. It doesn't have to be a podcast. It doesn't have to be a social network or platform. Yeah. Any business that they're doing, it's your responsibility to be like, you know what? I may not be there the 24 times, but at least I follow your page. I like it. You know what I mean? You don't have to buy everything that they offer. You don't have to buy everything that they sell. Yeah. It's the point of you showing a part of you that I'm going to be with you 24/7, but I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see what you're doing. I hear what you're doing. Good luck. Something. But what you watching me for?
Well, people get awards and stuff like that, celebrities or whatever. A lot of people anywhere, they said they thank God and thank their supporters. Because they feel like without the supporters, how far could you really have gotten?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on one mouth. You know Like, so it's like, but I need you and you and you and you to spread. You know what I'm saying? To do your share. You know what I mean? When it's not a lot, and I understand that too. Yeah. So I feel like this episode can be a learning experience for all of us.
Yeah.
The viewers and ourselves. Like on our part, we gotta ride and die for a TL. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking tenderloins. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Talk Lavish. And that's that's us. And we gotta do our part, stomping how we gonna stomp. And then for the viewers that do support us to also just hit the, you know what I'm saying? Hit the level. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you heard about Talk Lavish? You know what I'm saying? Something. Just give us something.
I think a lot of it, like me personally, I struggle with that. Like for a long time, like we're not the average YouTuber. We don't say like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah. One of the hardest things people do, or I feel like that too, is to have to ask. Like I don't like doing it. We interviewed Charlie Bahama. Mm-hmm. He said the same thing. He said this new technology of asking for likes. He said I've never been the person to ask. He said but nowadays with how technology is and social networking, it's like you have to ask. It's set up that way. He said I've never been that type. I said me neither. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. If you like it, you like it. You don't. There's millions of other channels to look at. Right. So to all of our followers, the people that have been supporting us since day one, you are everything. Like thank you so much, you guys. You know what I mean? You guys are A1s from day ones. You know what I mean? So much respect to you. Thank you. Comment.
So What would you guys say to the people that are gonna respond to this negatively and say like, well, you just thirsty, like you mad because we not watching your stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would your response be to them? Like, you can really kick us out because you mad because you're not doing well. You know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever, you know, because you're gonna get backlash, and not everybody's gonna support. Like, I was clearly not support you.
I feel like right now in this whole conversation, we kind of see all three sides. We've said all of our perspective on this issue, and that's why I brought up of like, dang, you just gonna cut me off. I'm being that person of trying to understand that side of like, well, dang, yeah, are you thirsty just because of this? I'm living my life. I support you, bro. Like, so I didn't do a freaking like for every single post. Do you not even my friend? You know what about it? I understand that. But that's how some people will perceive this issue. That's why we have to say it all over. You understand? That's why even saying this now, it's been 4 years we've been in this business. Now it shows that we have set a boundary. I've been here 4 years and you have not said nothing. You have not did anything. You have been shooting in the gym, like Kobe said. You feel me?
Right.
Like, now it shows. This right here shows perspective. If people have negative impact and feels how they want to feel, listen, perspective from here for all of those ladies. She's about cutting them off. She's seeing both sides. I'm just in the middle.
I understand no business.
Yeah, business is business. True. And it's business. But it's also, you said business is personal, but it's not. Business sometimes is just.
I take it personal for me because of in regards to the family members, people I know. That's when it becomes personal for me. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got time to like Walmart, everything else. Okay. You can see it. Yeah. Handle Rosie like Walmart. You see it on there. So it's like, why don't be on Facebook like that? Like, damn right. You damn like I see on this side like Walmart. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just kind of feel like I said, you know what I mean? People make time for what they want to make time for. It's cool. So once, you know what I mean? Like Billie Allen said, focus on the price. So my attitude is, I feel like since I cut those people off, like I'll still again. Yeah, it doesn't mean that I love them any less. Or my thing is just like I can feel like that's like a dead weight on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got all these other people. You know how I am about privacy. I got all these other friend requests on here. People I don't know from Adam. They like it's like who are these people coming? They want to support Talk Lavish, but I'm telling them no. Because I want my family, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now it's kind of like my attitude, all 24, is all strange 2024. I don't give a damn about the family stuff. I don't give close friends, associates, the ones that have been here since day one. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Everybody else, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, we're good. I see you on the streets. I see you when we doing big things. So if you could just watch us from afar, but having access to my personal and business endeavors, why? You don't support me anyway. Why? Another study, okay, basically it says that only 15% of people are entrepreneurs.
15? Yeah, it's a small.
Only 15% of people are entrepreneurs, and 85% are workers.
Oh yeah, because it's a mindset.
So if only the 15% of people are entrepreneurs, those are the bosses, those are the dreamers, those are the thinkers and the doers. Now, the workers are your average, comfortable people that are content with the 9 to 5. And there's nothing wrong with having 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is how we got here. Yeah. 9 to 5 is required if you want to go ahead and elevate towards your dream. But when people, when you look at the two different aspects of a worker and a boss, a dreamer and somebody who's just like completely content with their lives, a lot of times, like bosses and workers are often intimidated by their bosses, and workers are often jealous of their bosses. So that dynamic, according to this research, it's the same thing when it comes down to supporting. When you have support from people that you don't know when it comes down to your business. One of the business owners that respond, sometimes I think that they're jealous. I'm like, yeah, maybe it's not jealousy, but according to a study,
it could be.
It could be jealousy. Yeah. So you live and you learn. You live and you learn. But like we mentioned before, just keep going. If you started a business, first of all, congratulations. Yes. That's a big deal. You start a podcast, congratulations. You put in work. Welcome. Right. I support people. I support new businesses. I'm all for it. But don't give up. Don't worry about the 8, 6, or 3 people that you expected to support you that are absent. Forget them. Just move them out the way because there's dozens, thousands, and even millions that will support you and stand by you. So keep putting in the work. Even if nobody watch it. Right. Even if you have no likes. Just keep putting in work. Keep putting in time. It's going to pay off. It's going to, because with consistency comes change. There's a saying that if you continue to do something for 30 days, 30 days, it's going to become a good habit. 30 days. Simple as that.
Just to go back real fast. I'm sorry guys, I want to go back. I'm trying to move forward. But just to go back. Mr. We're closing. But look, just to go back with the envy thing that you referred to, it makes me think like a lot of people, even like in work field, whatever, they're upset at themselves that they didn't do things that they wanted to do. Because think about just us telling the people that we know about podcasts, how many people want to start to do their own podcast. And we hear all the time, they say, oh, I've been wanting to do it for heck long. You know, I just never did it. You know, and it's some people that take that as a negative thing, like I want to do it for heck long, and they doing it. You know? So if I start, I was like, I'm copying them, or you know what I mean? Like, so it's like it turns into I'm upset. But not really so like I'm envy or jealous of you. It's more like I'm mad at myself because I didn't do certain things and I see you're doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I said, think about all the people that we know personally that's doing this. It's like, oh, I'm gonna start mine. I got my equipment now. You know, that was on the positive end of it, the positive spectrum of it that did start it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's just people are upset with themselves.
It's the inner thing.
It's the inner thing, and upset with themselves, and it kind of comes out as if, you know, it's hatred towards you, you know, or your group or whatever. And really, it's like I'm really mad at myself because like I want to do that too, and I did it, and I'm kind of like upset that I didn't do that, you know, type of thing. So I don't know, just clicked that light bulb went on my head when you said like a lot of times they envy like the boss. Like I'm not really mad that you're the boss. It's mad that I want to be a boss. You know, and so it's like, but, and because I'm not, or I didn't take the right steps to do that, or I was too scared or too afraid to do so, and you are not. It's like. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know. I just kind of, you know,
that's good. Perspective.
Exactly.
That's a good point. But I mean, we're all about beautify, inspire. Like I know this is like a topic that we never really spoke about. Most people, you guys, this is a negative topic, but it's a necessary topic. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all learning, we're all growing. Hopefully, you know, our advice to you, because there's dozens of people that feel the same way. Why I don't get the support from your family members? Just keep going. You a hustler. Congratulations on your business. Just stay focused. You'll get there eventually. You'll get there. It just takes consistency. Stay focused on the prize, because if you take your focus off of it, you're going to get distracted and you're never going to start. You know what I mean? So if I was you, I would definitely say continue on, my brother.
Do it.
For sure.
All right. That's another great episode of Talk Lavish. Again, I'm your co-host, Denise.
Okay.
And I'm Anna.
And I hope we'll be able to talk to you guys sooner than later. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Until next time, guys.
Until next time.